The University of St Andrews is a public research university in St Andrews, Fife, Scotland. It is the oldest of the four ancient universities of Scotland and the third oldest university in the English-speaking world. St Andrews was founded between 1410 and 1413, when the Avignon anti-Pope Benedict XIII issued a papal bull to a small founding group of Augustinian clergy. St Andrews is made up from a variety of institutions, including 3 constituent colleges and 18 academic schools organized into 4 faculties. The university occupies historic and modern buildings located throughout the town. The academic year is divided into 2 terms, Martinmas and Candlemas. In term time, over 1/3 of the town's population is either a staff member or student of the university. The student body is notably diverse. Over 120 nationalities are represented, with over 45% of its intake from countries outside the UK. About 1/8 of the students are from the rest of the EU and the remaining third are from overseas, 15% from North America alone. The university's sport teams compete in BUCS competitions, and the student body is known for preserving ancient traditions such as Raisin Weekend, May Dip, and the wearing of distinctive academic dress. It is ranked as the 3rd best university in the United Kingdom, behind Oxbridge. The Guardian ranks first in the United Kingdom the schools of physics and astronomy, international relations, computer science, geography, and mathematics, whilst the Complete University Guide ranks divinity and Middle Eastern and African studies first. The Times Higher Education World Universities ranking names St Andrews among the world's top 50 universities for social sciences, arts and humanities. St Andrews has the highest student satisfaction amongst all multi-faculty universities in the United Kingdom. St Andrews has many notable alumni and affiliated faculty, including eminent mathematicians, scientists, theologians, philosophers, and politicians. Recent alumni include the former First Minister of Scotland Alex Salmond, Secretary of State for Defence Michael Fallon, British Ambassador to China Barbara Woodward, United States Ambassador to Hungary Colleen Bell, Olympic cycling gold medalist Chris Hoy, and Royals Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, and Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge. 6 Nobel laureates are amongst St Andrews alumni and former staff, 2 in chemistry and physiology or medicine, and 1 each in peace and literature. History. Foundation. The university was founded in 1410 when a group of Augustinian clergy, driven from the University of Paris by the Avignon Schism and from the universities of Oxford and Cambridge by the Anglo-Scottish Wars, formed a society of higher learning in St Andrews, which offered courses of lectures in divinity, logic, philosophy, and law. A charter of privilege was bestowed upon the Society of Masters and Scholars by the Bishop of St Andrews, Henry Wardlaw, on 28 February 1411. Wardlaw then successfully petitioned the Avignon Pope Benedict XIII to grant the school university status by issuing a series of papal bulls, which followed on 28 August 1413. King James I of Scotland confirmed the charter of the university in 1432. Subsequent kings supported the university, with King James V confirming privileges of the university. In 1532, a college of theology and arts called St John's College was founded in 1418 by Robert of Montrose and Lawrence of Lindores. St Salvator's College was established in 1450 by Bishop James Kennedy. St Leonard's College was founded in 1511 by Archbishop Alexander Stewart, who intended it to have a far more monastic character than either of the other colleges. St. John's College was refounded by Cardinal James Beaton under the name St. Mary's College in 1538 for the study of divinity and law. It was intended to encourage traditional Catholic teachings in opposition to the emerging Scottish Reformation. But once Scotland had formally split with the papacy in 1560, it became a teaching institution for Protestant clergy. Some university buildings that date from this period are still in use today, such as St. Salvator's Chapel, St. Leonard's College Chapel and St. Mary's College Quadrangle. At this time, the majority of the teaching was of a religious nature and was conducted by clerics associated with the cathedral. Development during the 17th and 18th centuries, the university had mixed fortunes and was often beset by civil and religious disturbances. In a particularly acute depression in 1747, severe financial problems triggered the dissolution of St. Leonard's College, whose properties and staff were merged into St. Salvator's College to form the United College of St. Salvator and St. Leonard. Throughout this period, student numbers were very low. For instance, when Samuel Johnson visited the university in 1773, the university had fewer than 100 pupils, and was in his opinion in a steady decline. He described it as pining and decay and struggling for life. The poverty of Scotland during this period also damaged St. Andrews, as few were able to patronise the university and its colleges, and with state support being improbable, the income they received was scarce. Modern period. In the second half of the 19th century, pressure was building upon universities to open up higher education to women. In 1876, the University Senate decided to allow women to receive an education at St. Andrews at a level roughly equal to the Master of Arts degree that men were able to take at the time. The scheme came to be known as the LLA examination. It required women to pass 5 subjects at an ordinary level and 1 at honors level, and entitled them to hold a degree from the university. In 1889, the Universities Act made it possible to formally admit women to St. Andrews and to receive an education equal to that of male students. Agnes Forbes Blackadder became the first woman to graduate from St. Andrews on the same level as men in October 1894, gaining her M.A. She entered the university in 1892, making St. Andrews the first university in Scotland to admit female undergraduates on the same level as men. In response to the increasing number of female students attending their university, the first women's hall was built in 1896 and was named University Hall. Up until the start of the 20th century, St. Andrews offered a traditional education based on classical languages, divinity and philosophical studies, and was slow to embrace more practical fields such as science and medicine that were becoming more popular at other universities. In response to the need for modernization and in order to increase student numbers and alleviate financial problems, the university merged with University College, Dundee in 1897, which had a focus on scientific and professional subjects. After the incorporation of University College Dundee, St. Andrews' various problems generally receded. Of note is that up until 1967 many students who obtained a degree from the University of St. Andrews had in fact spent most, and sometimes all, of their undergraduate career based in Dundee. As the 20th century progressed, it became increasingly popular among the Scottish upper classes to send their children to the country's oldest higher learning institution, and the university's student population rose sharply. This revival has been maintained to the present day. Despite this, there have been some notable changes. In 1967, the union with University College Dundee ended, when that college became an independent institution under the name of the University of Dundee. As a result of this, St. Andrews lost its capacity to provide degrees in many areas such as law, accountancy, dentistry and engineering, while it also lost the right to confer the undergraduate medical degree MBc/HB. However, the university has prospered in other ways. In 1972, the College of St. Leonard was reconstituted as a postgraduate institute. Links with the United States. St. Andrews. Historical links with the United States predate the country's independence. One of the signatories of the Declaration of Independence attended from St. Andrews. James Wilson was one of 6 original justices, appointed by George Washington to the Supreme Court of the United States and founder of the University of Pennsylvania Law School. Other prominent American figures associated with St. Andrews include Scottish-American industrialist Andrew Carnegie, who was elected rector in 1901 and whose name is given to the prestigious Carnegie Scholarship, and Edward Harkness, an American philanthropist who in 1930 provided for the construction of St. Salvatore's Hall. American Bobby Jones, co-founder of the Augusta National Golf Club and the Masters Tournament, was named a Freeman of the City of St. Andrews in 1958. Becoming only the second American to be so honored, the other being Benjamin Franklin in 1759. Today a highly competitive scholarship exchange, the Robert T. Jones Scholarship, exists between St. Andrews and Emory University in Atlanta. Links with the United States have been maintained into the present day and continue to grow. In 2009, Louise Richardson, an Irish-American political scientist specialized in the study of terrorism, was drawn from Harvard to serve as the first female principal and vice-chancellor of St. Andrews. The university now has the highest proportion and absolute number of American students amongst all British universities. At present there are students from almost every state in the United States and province in Canada, representing around 15% of the student population, with around 1,000 students from the USA and 150 students from Canada in 2015. Media reports indicate growing numbers of American students are attracted to the university's academics, traditions, prestige, internationalism, and comparatively low tuition fees. St. Andrews has developed a sizable alumni presence in the United States, with over 8,000 alumni spread across all 50 states. Most major cities host alumni clubs, the largest of which is in New York. St. Andrews has also established relationships with other university alumni clubs and private membership clubs in the United States to provide alumni with social and networking opportunities. For example, alumni are eligible for membership at the Princeton Club of New York and the Algonquin Club in Boston. In 2013, Hillary Clinton, former United States Secretary of State, took part in the academic celebration marking the 600th anniversary of the founding of the University of St. Andrews. Clinton received an honorary degree of Doctor of Laws and provided the graduation address, in which she said, "I take comfort from knowing there is a long tradition of Americans being warmly welcomed here at St. Andrews. Every year I learn you educate more than 1,000 American students, exposing them to new ideas and perspectives as well as according them with a first-class education. I've been proud and fortunate to hire a few St. Andrews alumni over the years, and I thank you for training them so well." Governance and administration. As with the other ancient universities of Scotland, the governance of the university is determined by the Universities Act 1858. This act created 3 bodies: the General Council, University Court and Academic Senate. General Council. The General Council is a standing advisory body of all the graduates, academics and former academics of the university. It meets twice a year and appoints a business committee to manage business between these meetings. Its most important functions are to appoint 2 assessors to the University Court and elect the university's chancellor. University Court. The University Court is the body responsible for administrative and financial matters, and is in effect the governing body of the university. It is chaired by the rector, who is elected by the matriculated students of the university. Members are appointed by the General Council, Academic Senate and Fife Council. The President of the Students' Representative Council and Director of Representation are ex officio members of the court. Several lay members are also co-opted and must include a fixed number of alumni of the university. Senatus Academicus. The Academic Senate is the supreme academic body for the university. Its members include all the professors of the university, certain senior readers, a number of senior lecturers and 3 elected student senate representatives, 1 from the Arts and Divinity faculty, 1 from the Science and Medicine faculty and 1 postgraduate student. It is responsible for authorizing degree programs and issuing all degrees to graduates, and for managing student discipline. The President of the Senate is the University Principal. Office of the Principal. The Principal is the Chief Executive of the university and is assisted in that role by several key officers, including the Deputy Principal, Master of the United College and Quaestor. The Principal has responsibility for the overall running of the university and presides over the University Senate. Rector in Scotland. The position of rector exists at the 4 ancient universities, as well as the University of Dundee. The post was made an integral part of these universities by the Universities Act 1889. The rector of the University of St Andrews chairs meetings of the University Court, the governing body of the university, and is elected by the matriculated student body to ensure that their needs are adequately considered by the university's leadership. Through St Andrews' history, a number of notable people have been elected to the post, including the actor John Cleese, industrialist and philanthropist Andrew Carnegie, author and poet Rudyard Kipling, and the British Prime Minister Archibald Primrose, 5th Earl of Rosebery. Colleges. The university encompasses 3 colleges. Although their purpose is mainly ceremonial, as students are housed in separate residential halls or private accommodations. United College has responsibility for all students in the faculties of Arts, Sciences and Medicine, and is based around St Salvator's Quadrangle. St Mary's College has responsibility for all students studying in the Faculty of Divinity, and has its own dedicated site in St Mary's Quadrangle, and St Leonard's College, in its current incarnation, has responsibility for all postgraduate students, faculties and schools. The 4 academic faculties collectively encompass 18 schools. A dean is appointed by the Master of the United College to oversee the day-to-day running of each faculty. Students apply to become members of a particular faculty, as opposed to the school within which teaching is based. The faculties and their affiliated schools are: Faculty of Arts, Art History, Classics, Economics, English, Film Studies, History, International Relations, Management, Modern Languages, Philosophy. Faculty of Divinity, Divinity. Faculty of Medicine, Medicine. Faculty of Science, Biology, Chemistry, Computer Science, Geography and Geosciences, Mathematics, Physics and Astronomy, Psychology and Neuroscience. Certain subjects are offered both within the faculties of Arts and Sciences. The 6 subjects are Economics, Geography, Management, Mathematics, Psychology and Sustainable Development. The content of the subject is the same regardless of the faculty.